Hello everyone, and welcome to the Commexis Cast Daily for Thursday, December 7th, 2017. All the news you need to know from our inbox to yours. I'm Matthew McGrorty, the videographer and podcaster here at Commexis, and today I am joined by the lead strategist at Commexis, Phillip Brooks.
Good afternoon.
And the president of Commexis, Len Ward.
Good afternoon.
So our first story today, Visa has been working for about a year to make a new signature noise. And this is a story first reported by Alexandra Bruell on the Wall Street Journal. So Visa was looking to find a noise that fit the criteria of being energetic and optimistic and not overly intrusive. And I'll let you guys be the judge. I'm going to play the noise right now. Ooh. And again, so you can hear it right now. So there you go. Let us know what you think. So people will apparently hear this signature sound when they make a payment through a mobile device or at a cash register, and there will also be a unique vibration and animation added to its logo when you're making these purchases. Some behind-the-scenes looks on how this noise got made. It involved focus groups, 3 specialist agencies, and rounds of elimination to whittle down 200 different sounds.
Wow.
The new sound, vibration, and animation are the culmination of months of global research spanning 8 markets, including neuro research, which is hooking up people to machines and studying their physical reactions to the various sound options. The sound's going to be revealed in a new ad campaign featuring Olympic athletes making payments in a number of ways, which include swiping a credit card, tapping their phone to check out, and completing online mobile purchases. The ads will appear on broadcast TV and online in January ahead of the Winter Games in South Korea. And while the sound strategy isn't brand new, Miss Bigger, who's one of the chief marketing people for Visa, said that it is top of mind for brands as consumers increasingly rely on voice assistants like Amazon's Alexa and Google Home instead of traditional online searching or web surfing. So what do we think about a signature sound and its sort of aftermath?
I think there's obviously a large amount of precedent for it. I mean, you know, we all know the HBO hum when something starts going, you know, that kind of thing. But for me, just the sheer amount of time and money invested in this is bordering on the absurd to me. It just seems almost comical that they've put that much effort into finding a sound that you know, just it's basically just a, you know, yeah, your transaction went through. I mean, for the most part, most people turn that stuff off on their phones anyway. So, you know, the vibration is the only thing I would even notice if I had. I mean, I'm sure this will somehow dovetail into the, you know, mobile wallet stuff on your phone and things like that. But I mean, you know, to me, that just seems a lot of effort for a very little reward.
I'll take the other side.
Go for it.
I think that if you think about it, it is the invisible logo. And I think with what they said in the article, with the voice search rising, I believe that these type of sounds are your new form of logo on this type of platform. And I'm not necessarily saying that you're going to see everybody have bing, bang, all these sounds all over the place the minute you turn your Alexa on, but that's the way I see it. So maybe they're trying to be a trendsetter with this. I mean, there's various different ways to see it. Like you said, the HBO hum. What's the thing in the movie theaters? THX.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know these sounds.
Yeah, NBC's little
bingo.
chimes,
So I think all that's happening. But now that, you know, we are in for a lot of various different ways in which we do a search. It is a non-visual search. It's a sound search. Maybe this is the first push into here is a sound logo, which is, you know what, that's another type of business avenue we should be opening up. So,
see, what I like about it is I would always worry if I had an Alexa or Google Home that maybe my purchase didn't go through, or if there's some error that maybe the Alexa device didn't tell me about. So being able to hear that noise to me just is one added little security marker saying, hey, we're good to go. And I mean, I think sound can be very powerful. I mean, I have a radio background, and that's one of the most important things is, you know, having a sound that is either easily identifiable in this case, but I mean, it sounds pleasant. I think it sounds nice. I like the sound. I was surprised at how many times I listened to it and didn't get annoyed by it, because I expected it to be kind of an annoying sound.
So the focus group paid off for you.
Exactly.
There you go.
So our second story today, Wish, the e-commerce company, had some odd ads going around due to Facebook algorithms, and this was reported by Taylor Lorenz on The Daily Beast. So you've perhaps seen some of these ads ads that have been dominating Facebook. They include selling items such as hamster leashes, giant human-sized balls of yarn, toenail extenders, mysterious car goo, and a myriad of other and potentially not safe for work things. You can click the link in the Daily Beast article to see and read a little bit about what I'm talking about.
But exercise caution.
But exercise caution, yeah. So the problem that Wish was encountering stems from the way that Facebook dynamic ads work. So you guys probably know this, but just a quick overview. Basically, companies can upload entire product catalogs to Facebook and some ad copy, and they'll sort of create an algorithm that will automatically piece together this and show consumers these products. So just so you guys know, Wish spent $100 million in Facebook ads alone in 2015, and they are constantly using Facebook ads as a massive source of how they generate their revenue. And they currently have over 170 million unique products for sale, with over 9 million new products uploaded every week. And that's basically the reason that this happened. So unlike certain shoe ads or perfume ads, people would click these ads out of curiosity instead of to buy them, which incentivized the algorithm with a positive sort of register for the click, and it created more ads like that. So it was actually hurting Wish in that they weren't able to sell any of the products they actually
and they're paying for those clicks.
And they are paying for those clicks.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that we've seen happen a number of times with a couple of other strategies. And this is the downside of automation when you don't have any sort of filter applied to it, and you don't have any human, kind of looking at it for oversight, because you see this a lot on YouTube where they've just kind of created a list of keywords, and they just use an algorithm to find different organizations of those keywords and different reorganizations of the orders. And you'll see it a lot with like kids videos and stuff. You'll see these strange kind of combinations of things that happen. But another, I think there was a fairly famous example that happened on Amazon not too long ago where it was the same thing. Yeah. And you were getting weird combinations of image sources
on shirts.
On shirts. I think it was mostly phone covers, iPhone covers. And it's the exact same kind of issue where they were just dumping all of these keywords, and it was an algorithm was just putting them in different orders, and you were getting these weird combinations, and people were, they became hilariously funny because they were, ridiculous combinations of things.
Yeah, absolutely. And Facebook it was mentioned in the article, they reached out to them and said that people are normally approving and disapproving of ads for the sort of potentially not safe for work content but apparently some got through, so they're going to be de-ranking those ads for click and for Wish rather, and Wish seemed rather happy with this response. They also wanted to clarify that the most sold items are typically the ones on Wish. Were not the ones being advertised, but you're not going to see a giant bar of soap that looks like a human tongue being sold on Wish, according to its CEO.
There goes my Christmas list.
Exactly. And just to specify that most businesses aren't going to have this problem. I mean, unless you have 137 million items that you're uploading to Facebook, which I don't know, maybe you do. Yeah. But I think this is just an interesting corner case of the power of algorithms and having a very, very wide
and lack of oversight.
And a lack of oversight, thank you. Well, that's all for today's episode of the Commexis Cast Daily. Check us out tomorrow for more of the latest trending news. Have a great day.